What up, fam? Man, I don't know. I'm a little hyped up. I'm happy, you know, in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Um, yeah. I do the whole, mental health update. It's been a while. Took a little hiatus. I'm back. I'm happy. Let's go ahead and tune into something fast. Fast. I don't know, man. I'm just happy, bro. And I'm gonna stay in this. It be stuff like this, When you have a moment of happiness, you gotta stick in it. Like that sound crazy. I know that sound crazy, but no, like for real though. When you happy, man, really like cherish that moment. I ain't gonna lie. Like just sit back and be like, bro, I'm happy. You know? That's what you gotta do sometimes. And I'm doing that. So I'm gonna watch some positive stuff, some uplifting things. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I can make money. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna come. The money gonna come to everybody. And that's what I wish for everybody. Make that money. That's what I'm saying. Get up, go out here, make that money. Yeah. Let me see what's up with my sound. You know what I'm saying? Like I got good energy. I'm gonna share it. That's what I'm here to do. Share that good energy, man. Gots to. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I love the fact that like NCAA college football is out. It's a cool game. It has its ups and downs, just like every game. You know. NFL preseason is here. You know. Football is back, and I'm happy for it. I seen something crazy. I'm sorry. Man. Every video I'm looking at is like 50 minutes long, and that's crazy. Like I got a good attention span. I'm just saying. Like when you reacting, you gotta pick shorter videos for some reason. Oh, Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Man, that was a movie I watched growing up. Let's see what's going on.
Hello. Ain't no river wide enough, baby.
This video has been a long time coming. Everyone loved that What Happened to Michael Orr video I made a while back, and I even got recommendations to make this one specifically. It also just happens to focus on probably my favorite movie of all time, Remember the Titans. Now, if you're an Ultra Remember the Titans fan like me, you've probably wondered what in the world happened to everyone from Julius to PD to Bertier's mama. And that's what today's video is all about. I mean, maybe we won't dive into the current whereabouts of Bertier's mama, but we will go over the football careers and the lives of the major characters in the movie. It's probably a good idea to remind you that the T.C. Williams desegregation was a long time ago, and since the Titans' undefeated season in 1971, a lot has obviously happened to our favorite high school football team to ever make it on the big screen. So we're going to go over that, and we'll also sprinkle in some interviews from the real Titans. That way we all get to know the faces and voices of the people behind the characters in the movie. So without further ado, let's begin with Sunshine.
Winning solves a lot of problems, and it solved a lot of problems for the school and the city, really.
In the movie, they made it clear Ronnie Bass had some talent, and that was true in real life as well. Sunshine went on to play at South Carolina in college. After redshirting and backing up for a few years, he would become the Gamecocks starter in 1976. Unfortunately, he had a knee surgery in college that took away some of his dual threat ability, but he still started for 2 years with the team hovering around 500. And at one point, he was named the Sports Illustrated Player of the Week. He finished his college career with almost 3,000 passing yards and over 1,000 rushing yards. He figured he was too small for the NFL, so he opted to do broadcasting instead. He worked for ABC and NBC as a sports analyst, and now he's a sales manager for a local TV station in South Carolina. Bass's son said he always thought it was cool growing up with his dad being the real Sunshine, and that must have had a real effect on him because he ended up playing quarterback in high school just like his father. And this time around, there were...
Wait, so he didn't play because he thought he was too small? That's what I'm saying. Like, confidence be killing a lot of dreams, man. Or like just being fear, like being in fear, you know. Man, bro, being in the dancing world, you know, not necessarily like being in it, but like just seeing people who have talent and they have like stage fright. Like I've seen a lot of dancers who are great, and I'm not talking about like strippers or nothing. I'm talking about like actual like hip hop dancers, like, you know, like even like b-boys. You feel me? Like, they have fear, you know? And I wish a lot of people... Sometimes I pray for that. That a lot of talented people can conquer fear. Because that's a serious thing. Like, it stops a lot of talent. But, you know, that and also judges. The projecting ones. The ones who never necessarily made it, so they kind of like project negativity towards the dancer. I've seen it before, but you know, that's a story for another day.
Entire fan sections chanting Sunshine when he played. Of course, the Sunshine legacy has also kind of made its way into the NFL now, with Trevor Lawrence often receiving the nickname. If you're wondering, big fella Louis Lastic remained good friends with Sunshine until death in 2017. He played college football at Austin Peay and then went to work as a product control manager.
I was a cusser, I was a fusser, but I was also a hugger.
Before Herman Boone ever moved to Alexandria, he had already coached what had been called the #1 football team in the nation back in North Carolina. So if there is anyone who...
Can I react to your song? Jordy. Yeah, send your song.
Could conquer the impossible task of desegregating football teams from separate schools and building a winning culture, he sounded like a pretty good choice. With the Titans going undefeated alongside racial tensions that were actually worse than the movie portrayed, including the time Boone's neighbor's house got burned down with someone thinking it was actually his house, There are about a million reasons his name should be immortalized amongst football's greatest coaches. After that 1971 season, he won 4 district titles and 2 regional championships. In 1979, he was controversially fired as head coach, with some pointing to his old-fashioned, borderline cruel coaching style. He continued to teach physical education, though, at T.C. Williams for some time, and was honored in Alexandria as a living legend until 2019, when he died at the age of 84. Boone's right-hand man and defensive coordinator Bill Yost served as the team's defensive coordinator until 1996. Of course, Yost also deserves credit for bringing the team and community together as well.
All right, hold on. Juice by Jordy. And you're the one in the red hoodie in the music video. All right, let's check it out. Hold on, let me know. This you? Like, is you in a button up? Top one. All right, bet that. Gee.
Open that fridge, get that juice.
If I couldn't rap, I wouldn't rap. They know how I am with the mic, it's spooky. When I get close to the set, it's spooky. 10 bill loop the loop, I get loopy. Man can't leak the juice, they get moody. Fam, I got good fellas here, no movie. And I got slime balls like I'm young nudie. Meddling kids, pebbling bricks. Me and my dog like Shaggy and Scooby. My cousin's a fucker, but he's cuzzy and that's family. I never did roll with a car, but if it's 0, then I'm Stanley. THC or MP3C OKE, you know what it can.
Hold up. This you for real? Hold on. Wait, this you for real? Oh my God. You ain't start like this. You ain't start like this, brother. Come on. Wait, hold on. Let me start from the top. From the top. Hold on. Stop playing with me.
Open that fridge, get that juice.
If I couldn't rap, I wouldn't rap. They know how I am with the mic, it's spooky. When I get close to the set, it's spooky. 10 bill loop the loop, I get loopy. Man can't leak the juice, they get moody. Fam, I got good fellas here, no movie. And I got slime balls like I'm young nudie. Meddling kids, pebbling bricks. Me and my dog like Shaggy and Scooby. My cousin's a fucker, but he's cuzzy and that's family. I never did roll with a car, but if it's 0, then I'm Stanley. THC or MP3C OKE, you know what it can be. I got man them there just trapped in a bando till a man get burnsy. The same way they sent H2O, the OG sent CO2. Ever done 2 weeks in the same clothes smelling like petrol and BO2. 10,000 hours, more time, I don't need no booth. Still en route somewhere on sea. Tell a young nigga go live your truth. When we take it L, we move. So how can we lose? Whenever we do it, they're jogging. Kinda the goose, stood in the trap with my goons. Planning my moves, a 2 in the queue in the packet. I got the juice. You gotta know that I come from the gutter, England, rude boy, original nut. Cutthroat cheeky, I roll over car. I grew up scraping the pot and the butter. Essex Geordie, they calling me Parker. Fuck on my pagans, I pray that they suffer. I know some niggas that's hating to come up, but they know that I got it lit in the borough. Yeah, I let niggas run with the rap thing. True say, man, are just acting. Everyone thinks they're captain till they see the capsize and the mashing. Wise man first before I rap this big CH, I'm a fucking Baptist. Yeah. Turn up the streets, turn up the beat, radioactive. I already told man that I'm a serious sickhead. I don't know if it clicked yet. When I told man that I really mean it, I was looking like Dipset. He told me he's wavy, but man look shipwrecked. I ain't even dropped shit, that shit yet. I got a ting man mark and she knows how the ting said. And I ain't even hit yet. When we take it, we move. So how can we lose? Whenever we do it, they drag it. Kinda the goose, stood in the trap with my goons. Planning my moves, a 2 in the queue in the packet. I got the juice.
Yes, yes, hey, hold on. I like that. I what? You talking like that? That's a like. I like that one. I like that one right there. I like that. Wow. Wow. Hey, make some more. Make some more. Okay? You talk about that's your best song. Hey, work off that. I like that right there. Come on, man. All right. Yo. You got a fan right here, my boy. I like that. That was nice. That was nice. What? Hey, man, let me know when you got some more, bro. My God. My God. What a talent. Come on now. I called TJ twice. Okay, that's the name of the song. All right, let me see.
Yeah. Jordy, not Jordan. Talk to me important. Big deal. Yeah, I called TJ twice. He knows that's the bat signal. Gang. I was messing about and I came with back-to-back singles. Manipulating these pockets, watch it. When I get on, I off it. I can sit on a kick with a hi-hat, bobbing and weaving like I was boxing. Facts on facts, I do not cap on tracks, I'm a bad man. TJ puts on a loop and I just snap like Steve with a madman. Last year I thought that she wanted me, but she just wanted guest list. This year I know that she's wanting me, but I'm ignoring texts. They wanna act like I'm inconsistent, but I clocked it different. I'm not them, man, my pocket's different. Tell them again. I'm not them, man. I say when fam hop in the booth. Leng man, cooking up storms. Wickedest gang, man. Wickedest. Facts. The air now wants to chat. I said all I want is raps. Yeah. Don't he thought he could spin me, but he got spun when he heard that verse. I got home and I told Bae that I had an easy day at work. The side bag probably got trip in a Rizzler. Still in the A13 and a Dinger. Gally wanna give me a try like Sizzler. I was in 2 minds when the Brody told me flip this pack. But I had 1 thought when the OG told me spit this rap. Yes, the MacBook's full of them bangers. I told the bro, for the money in a mattress, I'ma put man on the Atlas. I told the YG, done all the badness. Then he got nicked for a madness. I was on the phone like, how could this happen? I got man them clinging and trapping and singing and rapping.
Bro.
Either way, the man them are getting it cracking. Yeah, a man got spun, but it wasn't no jackum. He was in 2
Hold.
minds when he saw.
Wait, hold on. Bro, you oh my, the talent. Oh my God. Look here, look. The flow is beautiful. That shit's look, I ain't even gonna lie. This shit is magnificent. This shit is poetry. My God. Whoa. 584,000 monthly listeners. My God. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, my man. But how'd you find me? How'd you find me? It is a bro. It is an honor to even like. Come on now. Whew. You killing it. You killing it. Come on now. Hey, bro, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to even react to your shit, bro. Music is forever, you know. That's the thing. Music is forever, bro. Can't nobody steal you. You feel me? This is part of you. Music is a part of you, man. You already know, man. I'm blasting this in the car. You know what time it is, so motherfuckers gonna know, man, what this is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell them. You already know. Come on, man. Blessings, dog, Jordy, for sure. Hey, like if I'm mispronouncing your name, go ahead and tell me how you pronounce it, dog. Go ahead and type that up for me. Gee. For sure. Jordy, bro. This shit tough. Hold on, let me go ahead and finish this.
Two guys in a ride just spinning and lapping. Think you're big boy cause you got a beard. Think you're big boy cause you go gym. You was in 2 minds when they saw two guys in a ride just spinning and lapping.
So them your bros in the background right there. Damn, bro. I'm definitely gonna tune in for sure. Go ahead and subscribe for sure. Hell yeah. All right, let's see. 813. It's the name of the track. All right, let's see, brother. Oh, look at that. It's already popping up. Let's see what we talking about.
Yeah. Keep those fiction raps. If I come through with a pen, that's a different whack. Man wanna talk about money, but I wouldn't put money on that. Man wanna talk about flows, but they know that my thing's tapped. Yeah. Coming back in. Yo. Yo. Yeah. Hey. On the A13, coming off at the next exit. Thought that she wanted me, but she just wanted guest lists. When I'm in a booth with Teach, I don't wanna get no message. Man wanna cap my team, but they can't run these methods. My newest ting got the best of sauce, and you know she's from West, of course. Got a bit of batty and breast, of course. She got P, she can flex, of course. She don't Snapchat me, and we move low like a pax on me. She loves putting her back on me, and she loves dick like Kat Von D. Niggas watch me like Obo, I pick the gear they follow. I've been in the booth just getting out more, I got the flow they borrow. Yeah, remember when I stopped spitting, had man itching, juice went missing. Then I came back and got vicious, when I start switching, my thing's different. These days 24/7 I run my works. Had a break last week, I met with Shay and we got burst. Hotbox the whip, went back to the crib and she grabbed my shirt. She was like, what do you wanna take off first? I was like, blouse and skirt. Hey, yes indeed, I got a recipe. Tempo change, but nobody been testing me. Blessed indeed, made a beat rest in peace. And my life is calm, I haven't got a girl stressing me. Yes indeed, I got a recipe. Tempo change, but nobody been testing me. Blessed indeed, made a beat rest in peace. And my life is calm, I haven't got a girl stressing me. Yeah, the band's off. She told me that I'm too bougie, I tell her and what? hands off. Shorty must have heard fall for you and I's got her thinking that I'm Vandross. I tell her that ain't just for any girl, that's for baby girl, I'm the man, love. Yeah, and I ain't no dibby rapper. Niggas thinking shit sweet because I'm a singy rapper. Yeah, but that's when it gets ugly. When a man come true and try and mug me. I've been busy with the pen doing fuckery. Blood look at the flick of the wrist, trust me. A man got gassed and he rapped on a track, car made it look easy. And another man got pissed off because his girl won't switch off. I've been on repeat. Me and my niggas do equal splits. I ain't got a brother being greedy. If I need something cheeky, I'll holler at Pepper, I'll holler at Wheezy. Come on a Fresh Prince like Fresh Prince. Came with a feel like Fresh Prince. Spinning MC like Fresh Prince. You made one hit and been dead since. I do not act all precious. I made one flow and then left it. Niggas ain't got that techers. Hold up, this is the best bit, ayy. Yes indeed, I got a recipe. Tempo change, but nobody been testing me. Blessed indeed, made a beat rest in peace. And my life is calm, I haven't got a girl stressing me.
This whole is smooth. This is smooth. Oh, it's smooth.
Yes indeed, I got a recipe. Tempo change, but nobody been testing me. Blessed indeed, made a beat rest in peace. And my life is calm, I haven't got a girl stressing me.
There's no way this is 5 years ago. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. And I have not crossed upon this. Okay? Yo. Oh. This is beautiful. Hold on, let me like this. What? Is this one right here? Wonder Kid? What are we talking about? This one. Wow. Let me see what we talking about. No, it ain't none of this right here. Let's see what we're talking about. Let's see. Nah, this is the only joint that's showing up. What is it? It's on SoundCloud or something? Let me see.
Don't do me dirty.
Right.
Alright, cool.
But work with it. Let's go.
Alright. Lyrically down man, not a pran man. Send for the rope and then hang man. You was in the end with a fake bad man. Then you saw gang and you ran. Man said that he was the best, but he couldn't really back the chat against me though, cuz I was in the youth club down back to back for that reload, cuz Look, spend every day in the booth, my dog. I'm in a different mode. I had skits and pole, looking like Cheech and Chong with Joe. I come a long way from the black Q out in the white school, getting all pressured. I turned into the YG out on the Vespers, giving out testers. Look, mad thing there, your thing dropped, that's a sad thing there. My don said, oi, Joe, put him on a tune. I was like, nah, I can see gaps in. Man's on the ground saying his squad's tight. I was like, raw, I can see gaps in there. Should have seen when I dropped my last thing. I was like, raw, look at the reaction there, like.
Let me make one thing clear. The man don't want to see me achieve. When they see me on screen, they be punching air. I can tell when I love unsincere. I told Bay what's yours is ours. I ain't got no hours, I'm underprepared. But if she want to creep to the wood, then I got one spare, like I'm hunting bear. 2 bed flat, no weed in a house. Can't park outside, you can roll up there. I saw them all stealing my styling. I sat back in my fold-up chair. Every day saying life's so unfair. You gotta work harder, no one cares. Yo, I put my trust in the wrong one. The love's gone now, sold my shares. Yo, she broke up with a man and now she won't fuck on a rapper and use it for clarity. In a thing of it, some of Hell's Angels, I'm trying to tell her I come from anarchy. In the club, she on top of the table, give it a game like she playing academy. Fighting last night, had her back to me. The love chapter always comes back to me. No one knows what the facts are, cause I've been hiding my business well.
Wait, hold on. What? Wait, hold on. Oh, wow. Get out of that. Let me get out of that. Cause that I don't even know if that was on the screen, but that was tough. But I ain't gonna lie, both of them cooked. I don't even know if that made the screen. That's crazy. Oh my God. But nah, the nigga Jordy nice. That is crazy. Where you from, brother? That's crazy. Where you from? Ain't nothing like standing out, you know? Yes, sir, bro. You take care, man. Oh, South London. That's what's up, bro. Damn. Worldwide. Worldwide Connect. That's beautiful, man. But yeah, definitely got a fan here. For sure. Damn, they already saying CuZo Smif career might be over. That's nuts. Let's see what's happening.
We're coming in here off an emergency news dump from Ian Rappaport, I believe was first, our colleague Doug Kyle. The Patriots have released wide receiver CuZo Smith-Schuster, according to Pat's Cap. They'll also be eating a $9.6 million dead cap hit in the release.
It seems like a NFL fan favorite who looked like one of the most promising young players on the Pittsburgh Steelers just a few years ago, all of a sudden might be without a job in his age 27 season. They might be wondering, how did we get here? Is this the end of CuZo Smith-Schuster? Would anyone be interested in him at all whatsoever? And did he really deserve to get cut by the worst team in the NFL? Before we get to the content, we're giving away copies of Madden 25. All you have to do to enter, subscribe, and turn on our notifications on this channel. And now that we get all that out of the way, to what's going on, everybody. In regards to Juju Smith-Schuster, you're either an individual that absolutely loves him or can't stand him. When he entered the NFL, I couldn't stand this guy, but that's because I went to UCLA, and this man graduated from USC. But in regards to his personality and what he brought to the football field, I had nothing but respect for the young man. In his rookie season, he set the NFL on fire with nearly 1,000 receiving yards and only 7 games started. The 2017 Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver room was one of the deepest wide receiver rooms we've ever seen in NFL history, featuring the likes of Antonio Brown, Martavis Bryant, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju helped the Pittsburgh Steelers earn a first-round bye with a 13-3 record, and although they would end up losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars in the divisional round that year,
that shit broke my heart. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm still a fan, and that broke my heart. I ain't gonna lie.
Things were really looking up for Juju Smith-Schuster's NFL career. On top of this, Juju was one of the first NFL players to leverage his publicity as a rising star in the NFL to create a social media persona for himself. He liked doing live streams on Twitch and playing Fortnite with Ninja, for instance, during the peak of Fortnite's popularity in 2018. But this never got in the way of what he was trying to achieve on the football field. So much so that in the 2018 season, the Pittsburgh Steelers decided to trade Martavis Bryant to the Oakland Raiders. And Juju Smith-Schuster had his most dominant season to date. A career high in receptions, 111 receptions in 13 games started for over 1,400 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. Juju Smith-Schuster looked like the future for the Pittsburgh Steelers at the wide receiver position. He was voted MVP by his teammates for the 2018 season. Him and Antonio Brown made for the best wide receiver tandem in the entire NFL, and he was ranked 47th in the NFL's top 100 players of 2019. And this would essentially be the peak of Juju Smith-Schuster, because from this point on, things would go horribly wrong for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Le'Veon Bell would move on from the Pittsburgh Steelers following that magical 2018 season. And although he held out during that entire 2018 season, that was a very difficult blow. But on top of that, Antonio Brown's rift with Ben Roethlisberger caused the Pittsburgh Steelers to have no choice but to trade him to the Oakland Raiders in a trade that the Steelers were mean.
I don't even like replaying this. Oh, sorry. I don't even like replaying these kind of things, bro, because oh man, we were great. The Steelers were great around this time, and what I didn't like. It's kind of bittersweet because they were what you would call distractions, but at the same time, it was like they gave the best production, you know. But dang, man, the Steelers could have definitely won like 2 Super Bowls, especially with this team. Damn, I didn't like that.
For mercilessly only getting,
and then he didn't even play with the Raiders. The Raiders. What am I talking about? The Raiders, for real. And that's what upset me the most. I'm like, bro, you a waste of talent at this point. Antonio Brown was great. Not gonna knock it. But at the same time, when you the kind of person that put yourself before the team, that shit don't always go great. And it don't matter what team you talking about. That could be for like family, friends, work, even if you making dirty money, you know, when you put yourself before the game. Y'all know what happened. Y'all boys go out too. So with that being said, bro, like putting yourself before the team is crazy. Yeah, man. Damn, AB was damn, bro. Like it was just like the fact that like how he was just so great and then like plummeted out. But like the Bucs saved him, you know. Tom Brady get that boy a spot on the Bucs, got him a Super Bowl. Then he crashed out. Like it was just like I don't know the way you know, because even this about Juju and the way he went at Juju before he left Pittsburgh was kind of crazy too.
getting a 3rd round pick and a 5th round that the Steelers were memed for mercilessly, only getting a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick in return. But this also meant that Juju Smith-Schuster was officially the guy for the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2019. And the Steelers weren't going to leave him out to dry. They drafted Deontay Johnson in the 3rd round of the NFL draft, and we're hoping that this would be enough for the Pittsburgh Steelers to make some noise during the 2019 season. Unfortunately, that really wouldn't come to be. Juju Smith-Schuster wasn't nearly as good as he was in 2018. Juju would get injured on week 11 of that season, and it would result in his worst season for the Steelers to date. Steelers would finish with an 8-8 record before getting Juju Smith-Schuster's most infamous partner of his career during the 2020 offseason. In the 2nd round of the NFL draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers got an absolute steal, drafting Chase Claypool from Notre Dame. Like Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool right away looked like a superstar at the wide receiver position in his rookie season. The man was 6'4" and 238 pounds, earning the nickname Maple Megatron, and rightfully so. He had 9 touchdowns in his first season, and it seemed like Juju Smith-Schuster and Chase Claypool would be the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers for years to come. The Steelers would go on a 12-game win streak to start the season, but things would come to a screeching halt in December. And following some of the wins, Juju Smith-Schuster got into some controversy for consistently dancing on the logos of the opposing teams that he would face off against, including the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals, and a lot of people didn't like this. I mean, Von Bell laid a huge hit on Juju Smith-Schuster.
I ain't even gonna lie. As a Steelers fan, I hated it. I hated every time he tried to go out there and dance. I knew at some point I knew these boys were gonna smoke him for doing it. I don't know. It was quite ridiculous. That's the thing. I don't know. But seriously though, like as an offensive player, especially as a receiver, why would you do this? You're dumb.
It's resulted in Juju fumbling in week 15 and the Bengals securing a victory. Now, look, Juju did improve, catching 97 passes for 831 yards and a career-high 9 touchdowns. But at the same time, there were questions about Chase Claypool's and Juju Smith-Schuster's focus and their priorities. And I guess in the NFL, when you're on an 11-game win streak, no one really cares if you're dancing on the logos of opposing teams. But the Pittsburgh Steelers would finish off 12-4 and would lose in embarrassing fashion against the Cleveland Browns in the wild card. So ultimately, the momentum of the entire season just dissipated. And as a result, you could say this was a key reason why the Steelers only signed Juju to a 1-year, $8 million contract. They weren't necessarily sure if he was the future at the wide receiver position. We already made content on Chase Claypool, so we're not really going to address him this video. In his final year with the Pittsburgh Steelers, things couldn't have gone worse for Juju. In the offseason, Juju Smith-Schuster signed a 1-year, $8 million prove-it contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers weren't necessarily sold on him still. And I guess the lack of focus and the way their season ended contributed to that. Juju had this reputation of not being committed to the game of football. And just a few months after signing this contract, he participated in the viral milk crate challenge and was heavily criticized for this because this controversial challenge could certainly result in injury. Although he didn't get injured there, by week 5 of the NFL season, Juju Smith-Schuster would suffer a huge injury versus the Denver Broncos on a contract year. As a result, in the spring of 2022, he left the Pittsburgh Steelers and joined the Kansas City Chiefs. His lone season with the Chiefs went remarkably. He signed a 1-year, $10.75 million contract with the Chiefs, came down with 3 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards receiving, and won a Super Bowl. Having experienced his first bit of team success while also showing the entire world that he was capable of being the top wide receiver.
I'm happy for him at the same time. I ain't gonna lie, I can't hate. But this is damn, like, you couldn't get us though. You know? I mean, it wasn't like he got them there, but I'm just saying, like, wish you could have won it with this, you know.
receiver on a Super Bowl winning team, Juju Smith-Schuster leveraged this opportunity to sign a longer-term contract for more stability, going over to the New England Patriots to play for one of the most prestigious head coaches of all time and to help an up-and-coming quarterback in Mac Jones. But unfortunately, this proved to be a horrific mistake for Juju Smith-Schuster. During the 2023 season, the New England Patriots were a mess. Juju Smith-Schuster struggled to separate against any defense, and it wasn't just Juju himself. Mike Gesicki and Devontae Parker also struggled with creating separation, which made things incredibly difficult for third-year quarterback Mac Jones. People didn't really know who to blame. Do you blame Bill Belichick for the way he ran his offense? Do you blame Bill Belichick for being too hard-headed and not making any adjustments to the team? Do you blame Bill O'Brien for his offense just not working with his team either? Or do you blame the talent and the personnel? Do you blame Juju Smith?
I can't stand Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Smith-Schuster, Mike Gesicki, and Devontae Parker for not being able to create separation. Do you blame Mac Jones for just looking lost out there? Either way, as a result of this horrific season, the New England Patriots parted ways with every single person I just mentioned. At first, it was just Devontae Parker and Mike Gesicki, in addition to Bill Belichick and obviously Bill O'Brien. Mac Jones would also get traded during the offseason as well, but Juju Smith-Schuster still remained. But throughout training camp, there are reports that Juju Smith-Schuster was having trouble creating separation early in Patriots camp. The problem is, if you cut Juju Smith-Schuster, you'd have to eat $12 million in dead cap. But I don't think that's something that the Patriots really cared about, because eventually the New England Patriots would announce that they were going to part ways with Juju Smith-Schuster on Friday. Immediately, I tried to find highlights of Juju in a Patriots jersey, and a lot of it was fairly telling. I mean, the biggest play of his Patriots career was on an underthrown pass from Bailey Zappi. Needless to say, it was a very difficult season for Juju Smith-Schuster on the Patriots, and this resulted in a lot of people discussing how far that this man truly fell off. At age 24, Juju Smith-Schuster ran the most routes in the NFL, caught the 9th most receptions, and scored the 10th most receiving TDs. At age 27, he got cut from a team that desperately needed wide receiver help. Throughout the entire offseason, you were hearing how the New England Patriots were targeting Brandon Ayuk to be their wide receiver one. But even then, they still needed help in that wide receiver room. Sure.
That sound horrible. When they known to need exactly
You're
what
hearing good.
For them to know exactly what you need. That sounded crazy, right? But for them to fire you and they actually need you, it's kind of nuts. It's very nuts. And Juju was a great player for us, bro. This shit is sad, man. Damn.
Things from Javon Baker in camp, but he's their 4th round pick. And for all you
that boy Javon Baker. Certified, for sure.
know, he could break out this year the same way Tank Dell broke out for the Texans last year. But when you take a look at the Patriots depth chart, especially at the wide receiver position, they have Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas, KJ Osborne, Javon Baker, and Jalen Reagor. This is without a doubt the worst wide receiver core in the entire NFL. And that's nothing against any of the players that I mentioned, because Demario Douglas had some good games for the Patriots last year before sustaining an injury. But this is definitely not a scenario that you want to place the number 3 overall pick, Drake May, in.
He is not good. Y'all gotta stop the Drake May hype. It's not good, bro. It's not looking good. It's already saying that Milton is about to start. All this hype around Jake. I don't know if it's just his name being Drake. I'm not sure. But no. Drake May cannot be the quarterback for the Patriots. I think it's already rumor saying that Joe Milton is the quarterback. QB1.
But this video isn't a Patriots video, it's a Juju Smith-Schuster video, which is leading us to question, what is Juju's future going to look like? Well, at this point, Juju Smith-Schuster isn't really placed in a good situation to succeed. The NFL season starts in about 3 weeks from now. At this point, wide receivers have an idea of how installs work and how play calls are going to work for their quarterbacks. So to join a new team this late in the game, right as preseason has already started, having to learn a brand new offense is going to put any wide receiver at a severe disadvantage. The good news is there are many teams that would be more than willing to take a shot on Juju Smith-Schuster, especially on a veteran minimum like contract. The Patriots owe Juju $7 million guaranteed in 2024, so it wouldn't be too hard to offset the league minimum deal here. At this stage of his career, Juju Smith-Schuster proved to us that he is not a wide receiver one, but he could be a very good slot possession receiver like he did for the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you're a team that has tremendous options at the top two wide receiver positions, it definitely can't hurt to bring Juju Smith-Schuster in. I don't think Juju's career is even close to where Chase Claypool's career is, but I do think this season is going to be a very difficult season for him because it's a make or break type year, and he's already finding himself potentially on a new team 3 weeks away from the regular season. With that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if Juju Smith-Schuster found himself on the Pittsburgh Steelers because there's familiarity with the Steelers, and they could certainly use depth at the wide receiver position, especially a humble Juju Smith-Schuster that would be more locked in on his craft than other extracurricular activities. That could be very appealing for Mike Tomlin, and he could serve as a veteran mentor to George Pickens, especially if the Steelers miss out on Ayuk. But if that doesn't work, I could also see him going back to the Kansas City Chiefs, where he won a Super Bowl, being one of Patrick Mahomes' primary targets. If that doesn't work, I could see him joining the Minnesota Vikings, where he could fill the void that TJ Hawkinson is going to leave out to start the season, especially if the Vikings want to go into the season starting Sam Darnold at the quarterback position.
If he come back, they would have to literally turn this man into Debo Samuels. If he come back to the Steelers, they will literally have to turn Juju into Debo Samuels because I don't know. It works for them. Shit. I'm pretty sure it'll work for us. Come on back. I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for Juju coming back to Pittsburgh.
Because Sam Darnold was Juju Smith-Schuster's quarterback when they were in college together. Either way, I do think Juju is going to have some opportunities to get back into the league, but I do think this is a huge low point considering how he just got cut by the worst team in the NFL. Either way, this wide receiver situation isn't nearly as bad as what Jerry Jones just said about CeeDee Lamb. We made a video on that earlier. I'll leave a link to it in the end screen so you guys can catch it. And aside from that, I'm your boy Mike. I'm dropping our mic.
I never really liked Jerry Jones either.
Mike, until our next upload.
We're coming in here.
I don't want to hear any more. What's the boy? Is it Wilson? Zach Wilson. Bruh, I can't hear any more hype on him. It's getting ridiculous. What's been happening? Marvin Harrison Jr.'s situation got worse.
Marvin Harrison Jr. will be a part of the NFLPA when the time comes. What this all revolves around is a deal by a company named Fanatics.
The Marvin Harrison Jr. situation just got worse, and I know what you guys might be thinking. How is it that everybody on YouTube is always in a situation? There's the Marvin Harrison Jr. situation, the Justin Fields situation, the Mr. Beast situation, which, believe me, I've been tempted to relaunch Flight Mike TV just to cover that story because it's been crazy. I kind of have my hands tied with sports, and I'm much more interested in sports, but this is a brand new level of pettiness that I wanted to cover today. I thought it'd be resolved at this point, but it's not. So before we get to the content, we're giving away copies of Madden NFL 25. All you have to do.
I wonder if it's the same thing where it's just like this whole NIL shit transferring into his professional life. I feel like
you to be entered is subscribe and turn on your notifications for this channel. Now that we get all that out of the way, break. NFL season's finally here, and PrizePicks is hooking us up fat with a brand new deal. New users that make a lineup of $5 get $50 guaranteed. All you have to do is go to the link in the description down below, download PrizePicks, create an account, and use my or more. I give a picks for this, in my opinion, was one of the 1-2-1-2. What's going on, everybody? Marvin Harrison Jr., in my opinion, was one of the surest things in this entire NFL draft. I mean, just by the way his father was preparing him through the pre-draft process, telling him to skip the combine, and the reason they gave whenever he skipped the combine, which was primarily to focus on the regular season and not so much on trying to impress teams at the combine. The way Marvin Harrison Jr. moved always kind of gave the idea that he knew more about the industry than the average rookie coming into the NFL. And the reason for that is because his father is a NFL Hall of Famer and Super Bowl champion. The man's an 8-time All-Pro. I don't remember the last time I saw a player drafted within the top 5 of the NFL draft whose father had the impact on an NFL level to the scale that Marvin Harrison Sr. had. And as a result, you can just tell the way Marvin Harrison Jr. moves is completely different than the average NFL player. And in some cases, people are fine with the way Marvin Harrison Jr. moves, and some people don't really like the way he's moving. Regardless, this hasn't really affected his draft stock. He was drafted number 4 overall by the Arizona Cardinals, which in my opinion was one of the best situations for him. The only better situation would have probably been to go to the Los Angeles Chargers, but even if he was on the board, I feel like the Chargers would have stuck with their original pick. Regardless, Marvin Harrison Jr. is in a situation to have a generational rookie year with the Arizona Cardinals. His quarterback is already proven in Kyler Murray. He's relatively underpaid for his position as well, and aside from the San Francisco 49ers, there's not that much competition in the NFC West. And that's it. Video over. Just kidding. You might be wondering, why am I making this video? Well, if you happen to be a fan of the Arizona Cardinals and you already are sick and tired of your Kyler Murray jersey, you might be thinking, okay, I'm going to go and buy myself a Marvin Harrison Jr. jersey. This jersey is going to be...
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's the fact that he's actually a talent or he just I don't know. Cause most of the time you would call a person like this like a diva back in the day. You know. Yeah, I sound old. I really don't care. But that's the thing. Like usually you would say this is like some diva kind of shit. But at the same time, you can call it smart. He can literally be the first player to really like flip this on some NBA shit. You know how NBA do it. These players actually show their face, like they are actual, like, you know, they come with a bag. You know, you have no choice but to pay them. Because I'm pretty sure Dion was just like this. Prime time, as I should say. But at the same time, these guys are coming from college in a new era where they already get paid. So they very strategic in how they get drafted. The whole process, it seemed very strategic when it came down to Marvin Harrison Jr. That's just what it is. But now that I think about it, did the NIL help or hurt these players? From the perspective of majority of the players that's in the NCAA right now, is looking like the worst decision of all time. But when it comes down to Marvin Harrison Jr., it looks like a spectacular decision because now the players are a little bit more logical before they get drafted. And I guarantee it ain't none of that rookie hazing shit going on where, you know, they got to pay for $15,000 to $20,000 dinners. Unless they already like, oh yeah, I got money already, so it ain't nothing. You know, so it is what it is. It's beautiful.
Iconic. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. for crying out loud. This guy is a sure thing. He dominated at Ohio State University. He's going to dominate with Kyler Murray on the Arizona Cardinals. So you go to NFLshop.com or Fanatics.com, or you just Google Marvin Harrison Jr. jersey, and alas, you're not allowed to buy the Marvin Harrison Jr. jersey. Why? Because there's a huge game of he said, she said going on here. And to be honest, I try my best not to come off as biased in these videos, but I really am rooting for Marvin Harrison Jr. in this particular instance. So check this out. If you guys remember, all the way back when Marvin Harrison Jr. was drafted, Adam Schefter came out and said more than 2 weeks after the draft, fans still cannot buy Cardinals wide receiver Marvin Harrison's jersey nor play with him in the video game Madden. 1 week later, we'd find out that Fanatics filed a lawsuit in New York Supreme Court against rookie wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. for breach of contract. Harrison's team says it has no contract.
Rubin, Michael Rubin.
The two sides have signed an
and
autograph
hold
agreement dating
on,
back to last May, worth more than $1 million. And the details.
Ain't Michael Rubin in charge of Fanatics? Hold on, cause this can get crazy. Who is the owner of Fanatics? That's crazy. Michael Rubin. Cheese versus Marvin Harrison Jr. That's how I'm gonna call it. And then it's not like you're gonna get over easy. Cause that man, Marvin Sr., he ain't going nowhere. So they can do all this, this so-called legal shit all they want. I don't think Senior or Junior gonna fold. Michael Rubin, man, that's crazy.
Details of this lawsuit are just so weird, man. I mean, Tyler Webb breaks it down remarkably here. So, per the Pat McAfee show, top college players are typically offered a deal with Fanatics while still in school. This allows them to sell officially licensed jerseys, autographed memorabilia, and trading cards. However, these deals are typically 4 years long, meaning they often last into a player's second year in the NFL. This is a little predatory, with all due respect. Signing a bunch of collegiate athletes to this contract so they can make some pocket money before they become anyone significant in the NFL, and then having their contract going for 4 years when a lot of these players declare for the NFL draft a little bit earlier than that is just slightly predatory in my opinion.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Michael Rubin doing some sleazy ass stuff. You can't even hide that. That is very sleazy. Full boogie. Yo, what you got? Music reaction. All right. Let's see what we talking about. What are we talking about, bro? What you got? Turn up. Come on, man. What you got?
Opinion, because whenever a player gets drafted in the NFL and fans are excited about that player, they're going to go and buy his jersey. And by doing this, Fanatics makes a ton of money by barely paying anything for the rights of a player. So understanding this, Marvin Harrison Jr. never signed a Fanatics deal while in college, so he could negotiate a higher rate once he was drafted. Brilliant and savvy move. But to maintain his leverage with Fanatics, Marvin Harrison Jr. also did not sign his NFLPA licensing agreement, which allows for the use of his likeness in merchandise, trading cards, and Madden. So this is that Marvin Harrison Jr. was very careful about selling his likeness and his rights in these deals, saying that I don't really need the money. I'm just going to wait. And if I wait a specific amount of time, the value of my likeness is going to increase because fans are going to want to buy my jersey once I get into the NFL. And Kurt Bankert even explains this. Younger players typically sign these deals to make quick and easy cash.
When I was in college, coming out in the NFL, I signed a deal with Panini, and I think I made $80,000 signing rookie cards. I had to sign 20,000 rookie cards.
Oh my God.
So it was in 2 batches. Some of them were on the cards, a lot of them were slips. But basically, how it worked was I had 10,000 cards that I had to sign at $4 a pop. That was the first part of my deal. And this price per sign was negotiated based on where they believed you'd be picked up, what market you might go to, team, whatever. And so, like, I was heavily incentivized to get that deal done because I had no money to my name. I was getting paid from my agency, like a living stipend, but I had made no money in college. I was coming out with nothing. Like, I needed to make NFL money or I was gonna have to get a job. And so these deals with cards and stuff are typically signed early so that you can get some money in your pocket to give you some cushion until you get your first NFL paycheck. So for me, $40,000 in my first 10,000, and then they re-upped again for the second and completed my deal. I signed 20,000 slips for $80,000. For me, that's great at that time. You look at Marvin Harrison, when you come out of college with many millions of dollars, and these are the types of deals that are coming. Maybe he's getting $20 a signature. Who knows, right? Like, could be making $500,000 signing 20,000 cards or 50,000. Who knows what it is? When you've already made many millions and you have the leverage because you don't have to say yes, the ball's in your court to do what you want. And I'd imagine he's probably fighting for an amended agreement that he gets a bigger percentage or a bigger whatever, that he feels he actually brings more value back to this NFLPA operation than they're bringing to him. From looking from the outside in, that's kind of how I see it.
But since Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't really need the money, he held out for a better deal. And in May of 2024, ESPN had reported...
See what I said? I told you, these boys are a lot smarter with their money. So it's going to be harder for these, you know. That's the thing. It just seemed like Michael Rubin trying to take advantage. And the reason why I say that, because he's the owner. If it's not you, then who? I don't know. This shit sounds crazy.
That he signed a $1 million deal with Fanatics for autographs, signed trading cards, game work apparel, and other marketing opportunities. But this is where things get really dicey. Pat McAfee came out and said that Harrison hadn't signed such a deal, and Marvin Harrison Jr. even reposted this clip on X. His website, the official Harrison Collection, still states that it's the only website where you could purchase signed Harrison memorabilia.
This is not about the NFLPA. Marvin Harrison Jr. will be a part of the NFLPA when the time comes. But what I have been told is that this is not an NFLPA thing. A deal that is allegedly being pitched to sophomores in college who have a name by a company named Fanatics. I guess there was an offer made to Marvin Harrison Jr. whenever he was a sophomore in college, which has happened to a lot of guys, where if you sign it for a card deal, an autograph deal, it's for 4 years. So it goes all the way into like your second year in the NFL. Marvin Harrison, who doesn't need the money, said, we're not taking that deal. We're not signing that deal. So allegedly what's been happening behind the scenes is a potential tiff or beef between Fanatics and the Marvin Harrison camp. But just because everybody else is signing the rights away doesn't mean Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to do that. And I think this is a good message to the future college athletes. You don't have to do it either. So whenever they offer a little bit of an upfront worth of money for you to sign a deal, don't necessarily have to take that money. Even though it looks good, there's going to be more money later if you have enough confidence in yourself for it to make it. This is kind of what college football, NIL, is kind of at a tipping point. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is probably going to be the face of hopefully some change for the future.
Upon realizing this, Fanatics filed a lawsuit in New York Supreme Court. The suit also claims that Harrison revealed confidential information to ESPN by reposting misleading videos. So pretty much where we're at right now is a huge game of he said, she said, and you can let me know what sounds more legit to you, because an article on CBS mentions that Fanatics previously filed a lawsuit against Harrison Jr. in May, alleging the former Ohio State standout breached an agreement to provide the company with autographed trading cards and partake in Fanatics promotion. Harrison, however, has since claimed the original deal was struck between Fanatics and the official Harrison Collection, a company selling autographed Harrison memorabilia. The wide receiver's contention is the official Harrison Collection does not represent Harrison, and the deal the company struck with Fanatics was actually signed by his dad. I was never requested to, nor did I ever sign any document that personally obligated me to do anything concerning the Fanatics agreement. His father even mentions that he negotiated and signed the deal on behalf of the official Harrison Collection LLC without participation from his son. The two sides.
Oh, so it's junior and senior ain't seeing eye to eye. So y'all sued Gene. That's fishy.
sides also disagree on whether Harrison Jr. was paid by Fanatics as part of the agreement, with court filings on Harrison's side alleging Fanatics never paid the wideout or the Harrison Collection LLC, and Fanatics alleging that it made payments to Harrison Jr. in both August and October of 2023. So pretty much, Marvin Harrison Jr. is coming out and saying that we never had a deal between Marvin Harrison Jr. and Fanatics, and as a result, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s jersey is not being sold. I really think Fanatics made a huge mistake pursuing this to this degree, because Marvin Harrison Jr. is a significant name, don't get me wrong, but you still have Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, Malik Neighbors. I mean, you have some very significant players in this NFL draft, which you already have the rights to, and the fact that you're blowing this out of proportion.
I'm ready to see Drake May play. Just to see what the hype about. I want to see it.
To this extent, just because of your pride, is going to tell future collegiate athletes that they can do this. Marvin Harrison Jr. was very well within his rights, and I think the huge problem here is a agreement is significantly different than a signed contract. Furthermore, a company that is affiliated with Marvin Harrison Jr. agreed to a contract with Fanatics, not Marvin Harrison Jr. himself, which is a very shrewd move, man. I gotta admit, I'd be annoyed as hell if a player was doing this crap to me, but it's within Marvin Harrison Jr.'s rights, and I gotta give him props. These incoming football stars are becoming more and more entrepreneurial, whether it's Caleb Williams trying to negotiate equity in the team that selects him number 1 overall, or Marvin Harrison Jr. refusing to sign a contract with Fanatics when the value to his rights are relatively low. It sucks that as a result of this, you still can't get a Marvin Harrison Jr. jersey, because Fanatics plays a hand in fulfilling the orders for NFLshop.com and the NFLPA. And as a result of the way that Fanatics has handled this situation, they're probably going to get more players trying to do the same stuff to them. So I give props to Marvin Harrison Jr. for completely changing the game. It just sucks that the fans are getting the shittier end of the stick until this is all resolved. Let me know in the comment section down below, whose side are you on? Are you team Michael Rubin and Fanatics, or are you team Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I knew it. He was gonna mention Michael Rubin, because this is crazy, bro. Why are you suing a young kid who actually just trying to fulfill his dreams, and then you trying to hog his first 2 years? That's crazy, bro. That's controlling as hell and manipulative. But if cuz saying that he didn't do that, so you lying, pulling strings.
I like to hear what you have to say. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike. I'm dropping our mic.
Boy, you see what happened when you great? People start doing like real messed up stuff to you. You know, that's just the way it goes in this world. What's up with Kanye? Kanye. Do I really want to know? We'll find out tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling. Cause I'm happy, you know. So I'm in a good mood. So if I watch Kanye, I don't know what kind of mood I'm be in. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for chilling with CuZo. You feel me? I appreciate y'all for chilling with CuZo. Y'all have a good night. Have a good rest. Man, like I said, when you have good moments, stay in it as long as you can. Love it. Cause the world is crazy. So enjoy your moments. Peace.